So now I'm making a pie crust. So I started off with 2.5 cups of flour and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So we're just gonna put this into a food processor and we're gonna pulse until combined. Now that the flour and salt have been combined, we're gonna add 2 sticks of butter or a cup of butter. They always say more butter, more better. Perfect. Add the top back on. We're gonna pulse about 10 to 15 times until it's a fine breadcrumb consistency. Yeah. Looks about right. Perfect. And now we're going to add 3 egg yolks. And we're gonna add a cup of powdered sugar. A last drop. All right, let's tap that on. And then pulse this until it starts to form a dough. So since it still looks a little bit too dry, which can happen sometimes depending on the egg yolk size, we'll add 1 more egg yolk to fully combine it. Add it in, do a little wash. All right, lid back on. Try this again. We're gonna take it out. Out of the way. Make sure they're always working with a dry, clean surface. We'll put a little bit of flour. We're just going to form this into a round, flattened ball. We'll get some plastic wrap. And we're just going to wrap this up, put it in the fridge for an hour, and then we'll be ready to make the crust. I just took out the dough from the refrigerator. It's been in there for about an hour. And was rolling it out. So we're gonna make a round disc to put into the pie shell. So you wanna just have floured surface, and then we're gonna roll out the dough to about 1/2 inch thickness. So now what we'll do is the sides. I also want to make sure that all the sides are the same thickness. So if I see anything that's a little bit too thin, just do a little patchwork. Okay, perfect. So we're gonna put this in the freezer for about 30 minutes and then pop it in the oven at 375. So first I'm gonna put a double layer of tin foil over the frozen tart shell. And we're gonna bake it with weights, pie weights, or you can use uncooked beans as well. gonna pop this in the oven for 30 minutes. Your crust has been in the oven for 30 minutes. I took off the beans and then I cooked it for another 10 minutes. It's beautiful golden brown. We're just going to take it out, let it cool before we're going to put the pastry cream on it and make a beautiful fruit tart. The crust has cooled, so I'm going to make a fruit tart with the crust. Tart, I warmed up some apricot preserves. So I'm just going to brush a little bit on the top to have the fruit glisten.